Coffee is part of the American lifestyle. But here at Freedom Hill Coffee Roasters in Bel Air, it's more than just perfecting that morning cup of Java.
We roast premium coffee, we roast fresh and ship daily, and that's a product we offer, but we also offer the opportunity to give back. Every time you wake up and your coffee routine is Freedom Hill Coffee, you know you're helping put veterans to work.
Started in February of 2020, Freedom Hill Coffee not only roasts and packages their coffee, but ships it across the country to all 50 states and around the globe through e-commerce. Founder and owner Scott Thomas is a veteran after serving in Iraq in 2005 and wanted the business to be mission-driven.
A big part of our mission is having partners in charities, because we are a for-profit business. We're here to sell coffee and roast coffee, but a portion of all proceeds goes to Mission 22. They're based out of the West Coast, but they work at Army bases and posts all over the country with soldiers getting out of the service to connect them with resources to deal with both finding employment and dealing with any traumas or mental health issues they may be experiencing or physical disabilities. We also work with Comfort Farms down in Georgia that was founded by a disabled Army Ranger.
For Scott and his wife Jill, the business has become a means to raise awareness for veterans experiencing PTSD and to end any stigmas associated with mental illness. It's a personal story that goes back several years before the idea of Freedom Hill Coffee Roasters started brewing.
This is an area of the property that's a low bowl where all the cold air drained, and we couldn't grow grapes. So we said, what can we do with this spot? And so what you see is lavender.
6,000 plants from 9 different varieties. Bry's Estate Vineyard and Winery planted the field of fragrant flowers 5 years ago after getting inspiration from a trip to France.
My mom and my sister had been to France and saw lavender growing alongside vineyards and said, we should be able to do that in northern Michigan, and here we are today. So we really encourage guests to come out and see the sea of purple. It is just a beautiful thing to see, to witness, take pictures, take some selfies, grab an ice cream, grab a lemonade, grab some cookies, grab something from the gift shop.
The beautiful lavender blooms are at their peak right now, and so is attendance at the winery.
We definitely recommend, if you're coming to visit the winery, go online, get a reservation. We do 2 table reservations this year. We also, though, have our lawn bar. If you don't have a reservation, come and check that out. You can always just grab a picnic table on the lawn, enjoy your favorite glass of Bry's Estate wine, and then the secret garden.
The story is that Charles and Genevieve Stickney built the mansion in the 1880s as their summer home.
The Jolly Pumpkin and Mission Table are restaurants that have occupied the Stickneys' old summer home. But rumors of a ghost have inhabited the estate for decades.
When Charles passed away, he had left his entire estate to their live-in nurse that they hired to take care of them instead of his wife Genevieve. And that because of this, Genevieve was so depressed that she hung herself from the elevator shaft.
Legend has it, Genevieve Stickney was a jealous woman. Did she come back to reclaim her humble abode? Strange, unexplained occurrences have been reported by many.
I personally swear I got tapped on the shoulder one night up in the dark in a closet grabbing some linen.
There are wine glasses that hang from the ceiling, and 3 times the bulb of those glasses have shattered, with the stem still hanging.
But is there a spot where she likes to visit the most?
Mission Table, for sure, and in particular the women's restroom up there. They've, seen images of Genevieve in the mirror when they looked in, and guests have run out screaming.
To see if there was any bizarre happenings or creepy energy,
Yeah, you're gonna want to see this too.
we turned to the professionals.
Northern Lower Michigan Paranormal.
We're a group that we look to help people.
Sometimes you don't know where to turn to if you're feeling troubled or scared.
I was picking up some stuff right here in the middle, and see, right now it's not picking up things, so that would be more likely the chance that it was something paranormal versus because it was fleeting versus it's constant because of the electronic stuff.
I've been doing this roughly 20 years, The goal is to progress forward and create that evidence, as well as creating peace of mind for anybody that's dealing with something that they just don't understand. This is going to flip through radio channels, and what you're listening for is a voice that carries over the flips. Anytime I have the opportunity to pull something out of a software realm into a physical hardware device, which is much harder to tamper with, I prefer to go that route. I want the evidence to be as clean as it can possibly be to stand for itself.
So the question still stands. Are the rumors true? Or is Genevieve just a little camera shy?
My kitchen manager, when he was walking by a hand sink, the paddles opened up and the water started pouring.
Maybe we'll never know, but some people will never return.
While he was looking at it, the paddles shut and the water turned off. That's when he ran away and called the chef at the time and said, "I'm not going back."
We always think of Traverse City being such a summer destination, but actually October is the busiest month for wineries. And not necessarily during the week, it's usually on the weekend. So we really get crazy on a Friday and a Saturday just with the amount of people that are coming through. And then if this weather maintains, it's going to be beautiful.
On top of the busy tasting room at Bonobo Winery, the winemakers are gearing up to harvest the first wave of fruit to make one popular style of wine.
We do all our sparkling in a traditional method. So what that means is we'll ferment it downstairs in the tanks and then we'll re-ferment it in the bottle. And so it's actually going to sit in the bottle for over 9 months before we actually bring it out to the public. But in the harvest sense, because everything starts in the vineyard, right? And we'll do that harvest, we're going to start that next week, which is about a month to 6 weeks earlier than you do for still wine.
The perfect example of their vibrant sparkling wines is their 2019 Sparkling Rosé.
It is a dry style, and with that we have a combination of Pinot Noir, Chardonnay, and Pinot Meunier in there for the grapes, and that's going to give that expression. And the beautiful thing about this is we poured this a little bit ago, but you can still see the bubbles that are coming up very nicely, and that's a really good indication of the style and a good indication of a nice, good sparkling, where you can continue to drink this and watch that just develop all the way through and give a great expression.
You can order a glass of Bonobo still or sparkling wine while you enjoy the beautiful vineyard view. You can also enhance your experience with a VIP wine pairing.
There's many ways to get involved at the winery, not only just coming having a great time, getting a glass pour, having a conversation with your friends, but you can do a reservation for tastings if you want to step that up. And then you can step that up a little bit more by doing a VIP pairing where we pair 3 courses of food with 3 great wines.